and welcome to this week's episode of You've Got Issues. I'm your host, Idia Aisien, and You've Got Issues is the show where you, the general public, tell us your issues, and with the help of my lovely guests, we give you tips and advice. Remember, we're not experts, but two heads are better than one, or in this case, three. So guys, without wasting any of your time, we're going to go to our first question of the day. Let's hear it from the board.
I've always wanted to be a singer, and a music producer recently approached me. But I'm afraid of the criticism and stress that comes with the fame, especially in our society. Should I take this opportunity?
Okay, so I know that you guys have, we all live in Lagos, and I know you guys have seen what it's like for musicians, actresses, anybody that, is really trying to just make something of themselves and, create a brand for their business. And you see all this criticism coming to them online, whether you own just a clothing store or whether you're like this Winskid or a mega artist or whatever, you face so much criticism from people, especially now that we have online media. So what do you guys think this person should do?
Well, personally, I think you should follow your dreams regardless of what anyone thinks. You can't live in fear of what people would say. Do you and just do. You can't say you won't pursue your dreams because you're afraid of what people would say. No, she needs to follow her dream.
Tolani, what do you think?
Well, it depends on what passion or what line she's going down. If she wants to basically go down the whole Christian being church pathway, then like Tenny said, she doesn't need to think about what the public says or what people's perception of her singing outside the church lifestyle is. But at the same time, she could sit down with the record label and kind of change it around and kind of make it her way. Yeah. But it all depends on her. And like Tenny said, forget about what people say, follow your passion and just do you. As long as you know what you do and your heart with God is the most important thing. No one could judge you. So, yeah.
Okay, so you've heard from our guests. I completely understand how you're feeling because I know it was very difficult for me to decide to be on TV or whatever because I was worried about what people would think. But one thing that I know for sure is that even if you're not successful, people are going to talk about you. So I think it's better they talk about your success than talk about the fact that you're not doing anything and you're wasting your talents, you're just singing in church when you can go bigger. And an opportunity has actually presented itself. So I think that you should definitely take it. With regards to what people say, I know it's not easy to say don't care or don't think about it, but at the same time, like Tolani already mentioned, you can actually speak to your record label about carving the kind of path you want. You can tell them, okay, you don't want to attend too many events or events that are not specific to your music or are not going to help you in that career path. So I think you should take the opportunity, but just be smart and work around it. And then of course, don't get into any scandals and you'll be fine. Okay, so let's hear our next question from the board.
My very good friend overworks herself. I am married with kids and so are most of my friends. How do I make her see that she needs to focus on finding her husband and raising a family instead of working all the time?
Okay, so I'm going to let you go first.
To be very honest, I don't see how that is her friend's business, when she wants to get married or when she doesn't want to get married. I feel like a lot of people believe that marriage is a priority or marriage is the most important thing in life for a woman. It's not. That's not the most important thing in life. The most important thing in life is being successful. She will decide to get married when she wants to get married. Let her focus on her own family, not on when her friend is going to go start a family. That's what I think.
My intake on it, same thing as Tenny Coco said, she needs to mind her business. And number two, all hands are not equal. They are married and it's fine for them, but if she decides she wants to work hard and focus on her career first, when God's time is right, he will bring her the husband she needs. She doesn't need to copy her friends because everybody else is getting married. I want to get married. Everyone rushes into, weddings and marriage nowadays, and then they rush back out again. So she should focus on herself first and build herself, and then a man will come along the way and she will be happy. But no pressure from friends, and she feels like her friends are pressuring her too much. She needs to cut them off.